Welcome back. In the last lecture, you learned how to label chords based simply on their root and quality. A D followed by a capital M7 meant a seventh chord with a root of D and a quality of major-major. So a major triad plus a major seventh, D, F sharp, A, and C sharp. This labeling method is independent of the key signature, or where in the key the chord occurs. Another method of labeling chords does depend on the key and scale degree. Instead of using the root note name, we use Roman numerals, 1 through 7, based on the scale degree. A chord whose root is the first note of the scale is a 1 chord. A chord with the root on the fifth note of the scale is a 5 chord, and so on. If a triad is major, we use an uppercase Roman numeral. If it's minor or diminished, we use a lowercase Roman numeral. To distinguish diminished from minor, we add a degree sign to the lowercase Roman numeral for diminished. There are no augmented triads in the diatonic set, so I won't talk about them now, although we do have symbols for them. Here are the triads in C major with their Roman numerals. Remember that there are 3 minor triads in the diatonic set, shown here with lowercase 2, 3, and 6. 3 major triads, shown here with 1, 4, and 5. And 1 diminished triad, shown here with lowercase 7 with a degree sign. All along, I have been recommending that you memorize certain things to speed up your music analysis and writing. I hope you memorized the order of sharps and flats, F, C, G, D, A, E, B, B, A, D, G, C, F, white key major thirds, C to E, D to F sharp, E to G sharp, and so on. Perhaps even white key major triads, so C, E, G, D, F sharp, A, E, G sharp, B, F, A, C, G, B, D, and so on. Now I'd recommend that you memorize the quality of triads in a major key. The minor triads are 2, 3, and 6. The major triads are 1, 4, and 5, and the diminished triad is 7. It will speed up all of your writing and analysis in the future. If you have some of those quick facts handy, the next activity will be easier. Let's build a 2 chord in A major. Even if I didn't tell you this, you should know that a 2 chord in major is a minor triad. So we can think of the key signature, 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, and build a triad on the second scale degree, which in A major is B, using naturals and sharps. So B, D is natural, and F sharp. Or we can find the second scale degree, B, and build a minor triad the hard way. A perfect fifth above B is an F sharp, and then the minor third is D. Either way, we end up with B, D, and F sharp. What would 6 of A minor be? We know that A minor has no sharps or flats, so the root of 6, the 6th scale degree, would be F, and the notes are F, A, and C, all natural. The Roman numeral is uppercase because FAC is a major triad. What would 2 of E flat major be? E flat has 3 flats, B flat, E flat, and A flat, so the second scale degree would be F natural, and the notes would be F, A flat, and C, which is a minor triad, hence the lowercase 2. Here's a bonus question. In what major keys does this chord occur? How do we do it? I suggest we figure out its quality. So the outer interval is perfect, the third is major, so it's a major triad. Then we ask ourselves which triad in a major key are major. The answer is 1, 4, and 5. So in what keys does that work for this triad? Obviously, an E flat major triad is 1 in the key of E flat major. How about 4? E flat is a perfect fourth above B flat, so this triad must occur in B flat major. It's a 4 chord of B flat major. How about 5? E flat is a perfect fifth above A flat, so this triad must also occur in A flat major as its 5 chord. Now, for a little extra credit, figure out the minor keys in which this chord can occur. I'll give you a hint. Just figure out the relative minor keys of the major keys we just mentioned. And for fun, figure out the Roman numeral of this chord in those keys. Seventh chord Roman numerals are similar to triads. Uppercase means the triad, that is the root, third, and fifth of the seventh chord, is major, so either a major seventh chord or a major minor seventh chord. Lowercase means the triad is either minor or diminished, so minor, minor, diminished minor, or diminished, diminished. A minor seventh chord is just the lowercase Roman numeral plus 7. The half diminished is a lowercase Roman numeral plus the half diminished symbol, the degree sign with a slash through it, plus the 7. The fully diminished seventh chord gets a lowercase Roman numeral, a degree sign, and the 7. The one inconsistency in this labeling method is that there is no distinction between major seventh and major minor sevenths. Both get an uppercase Roman numeral and a 7. We just need to know which seventh is which in the key. In major, a 4-7 is going to be a major seventh chord, while a 5-7 is going to be a major minor seventh chord. 1-7 chords rarely happen, but they're also major. So let's practice a few seventh chords. Write a 2-7 in F major. The symbol 2-7 means the root is the second scale degree, G. The generic notes, meaning notes without accidentals, are G, B, D, and F. In F major, there is a B flat instead of a B natural, so the notes are G, B flat, D, and F, which is a minor seventh chord. G, B flat, D is a minor triad, G to F is a minor seventh chord. Now, write a 4-7 in E major. The 4 means the root is the fourth scale degree in E major, so A natural. The generic notes without accidentals would be A, C, E, and G. A major has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp. So the specific notes are A, C sharp, E, and G sharp. This is a major triad plus a major seventh, so the triad quality is major. And we already knew that, of course, because we know that 4-7 is always major in a major key. In this final lecture, I introduced Roman numeral labels for chords. Roman numerals describe the diatonic triads and seventh chords that are built on each scale degree of a key. The Roman numeral itself represents the scale degree the chord is built on, 1 through 7. The quality of the seventh chord is indicated with upper or lowercase Roman numerals, sevenths for sevenths, and diminished signs for diminished triads and sevenths. For half diminished, add a degree with a slash through it plus a 7.